Good morning, everyone, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. All right, as we do every week, let's have a look and see what energetic weather is at play this week. Let's see what energy we are navigating this week, and let's also see what hacks comes through, the guidance from the cards and also from Spirit to have the best week possible. Let's have a look and see. What energetic weather do we have for the beginning of this week, being Monday and Tuesday? We have the Ten of Swords. Where's the camera on this thing? So if you look at this lady, she's walking away from the dark towards the dawn of a new day, right? So what this card speaks about is letting go, the end of a cycle. I'm hearing saying goodbye. So this could be saying goodbye to a job that's run its course. It could be saying goodbye to a relationship, a friendship, or dynamics within those, right? Saying goodbye to all of that. I'm also hearing clearing out the clutter. So you might feel the urge to spring clean or just let go of what is just not serving you anymore. And I'm hearing also feel the release of that, feel the lightness of that, you know, as you just let it all go, right? And also with the change of seasons now, I actually felt the itch yesterday. I spring cleaned yesterday like nobody's business. I even baked a loaf of bread. I mean, hello. So this is really about cleaning out, letting go, releasing whomever and whatever just doesn't serve a purpose in your life anymore. So liberating to let go of what doesn't serve. Okay, let's get some elaboration now. Oh wait, I'm hearing letting go of a pattern or a cycle. Remember, we've been in this renewing process for a while now. Okay, it comes up in every single video reading that I do. We're letting go and we're being renewed in all sorts of ways. Now, what I'm also getting with this in the beginning of this week, you might have noticed it started already, where old memories would have come to the surface. All sorts of memories and thoughts linked to the past. Dreams are also very vivid at the moment. And that's all just part of the processing. They show me like a washing machine. It's like you're putting all the dirty laundry in the washing machine, it's getting cleaned, all the dirt is going to come to the surface to be released. And how the dirt comes to the surface is through old memories coming up. You might even feel a bit emotional in this, a bit teary, but do not go into regret, I'm hearing Spirit say. Never do that, because obviously as we're evolving over time, we're going to look back and see, oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that, or I should have done this, or don't go into regret. It's all learning. Hindsight is 20/20 vision, as the saying goes, right? So allow what needs to go, and welcome in whatever wants to come in. Just be in a state of allowing and flow is what I'm hearing. Okay. So let's get some guidance now from the wisdom of the oracle for the beginning of this week. Tick-tock. You have time, right? There's no rushing, I'm hearing Spirit say. This is about flowing in the beginning of this week. No pushing, no forcing, no rushing. You have time, right? Now, I want to work with a new deck this week. I haven't used this deck in ages. It's called the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's pull an animal card for the beginning of this week, and let's see what guidance is here for the beginning of this week. We have Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Now, if you think of a buffalo, it is so strong, it is so steadfast. It also doesn't really rush unless it's being chased, I would imagine. But it's steady and it's slow and it takes its time and it goes with the flow, knowing that everything it needs will be there when it needs it to be. Okay? Beautiful. So what I'm getting with this is don't be afraid to let go for fear of there won't be a replacement. Okay? Remember, the universe abhors a void. Universe doesn't like an empty space. So whatever it is you're letting go of, whatever it is you are releasing, you are leaving an empty space. And the universe doesn't like, nature doesn't do empty, okay? Wherever there's an empty space, the universe will always look to fill it. That's just how nature works, right? Okay, let's get some elaboration now from the tarot. Let's see what energetic weather do we have for the middle of this week, being Wednesday and Thursday. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Now with this I'm hearing the words coming to life, okay? Now I love this card because this speaks about autonomy, independence, living life your way, living life on your terms, being authentic and real. Now that theme of authenticity has been coming up for ages. I think easy for the past 2 years actually. So, and they're saying this is the new normal. We have to be authentic in order to get anything right, okay? Whether it's a job, whether it's a business, a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is, we've got to bring our true selves to that now as we go forward. And this is the energy I get with this, okay? Now, as we know, I've explained what this card means before, but I'll explain it again. I love the energy of this card. As we know, tarot is hundreds of years old. And back in the day, right, in medieval times, you know, women were not allowed to own property. They were not allowed to practice the art of falconry either, okay? But if you look at this card, this lady's got her own bloody falcon and she's on her own property. She's on her own estate. So do you see how this speaks about living life on your terms and doing things your way, no matter what society says you can and cannot do, right? Independence at its finest. I love this. That's for the middle of the week. Let's get some elaboration on that from the wisdom of the oracle. I'm hearing Spirit say, can you see? When you let go of what no longer serves you, in whichever way you're feeling drawn to do that, can you see how more of your independence and your autonomy comes to the fore? I'm hearing my guides say, it's science. Okay, we have yin. Allow yourself to receive. Now note, yin is not an action energy. Yin is receiving, it is allowing, it is about being open. Because remember, again, the universe does not do a void. Okay, so whatever is void, whatever you creating an empty space now with, the universe will just come along and fill it. Okay? But you need to know what you want it to be filled with, because it has to be filled with better this time. Okay? So if you're letting go of a friendship, a relationship, a job, an addiction, a behavior pattern, or whatever it is, you've got to now replace that with the thought of, I want better this time. Next time, whatever is coming towards me now, whatever I'm allowing in, I am only allowing people, situations, things, jobs, whatever, that are for my highest good. That's what I'm allowing. If it's not for my highest good, goodbye it goes. Okay? All right, let's pull an animal spirit card for the middle of the week. What guidance is here, please, for that? We have, I cannot make this up, armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries, because now you know who you are. Now you know what you want and deserve, okay? And healthy boundaries is what equips you to be, I don't want to say protective of that, but self-preserving, right? Be self-preserving now as you are open and you are allowing what is good for you in, right? And boundaries are, putting it very simply, is about knowing what you want and what you definitely don't want. And that's what the purpose of the past was for. The purpose of the past was to show us what we don't want, okay? So that we can become very aware of what we actually do want, right? And also boundaries is about saying yes when you really mean yes, and saying no when you really mean no. Every time we say yes when we mean no, it's like we die a little bit every time, and we leak energy by doing that, okay? I'm also hearing, another healthy boundary is, do not try prove your worth, okay, by overgiving, overdoing. That is self-abandonment, okay? You deserve to be loved because you breathe. Not because of what you do, not because of what you give, because you breathe. That's why, okay? Boundaries, never leave home without them. Okay, let's see now what energetic weather is here for Friday and the weekend. We have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles follows the 9, okay? So as you are being independent, creating your own abundance, your own prosperity, your own happiness, living life according to your terms, okay? You have this, which is the follow on. As you can see, happy family, there's opulence, prosperity all around. This is the result, okay, of your independence, your autonomy, your authenticity. You naturally magnetize abundance and prosperity to you, right? It's about knowing your worth and having healthy boundaries. I'm also hearing the word stability, security, Friday and the weekend. So in other words, this is a very good omen if you're wanting to move house, if you're wanting to even sell your house, if you're wanting to move into a home that is more stable and secure, if you're wanting to afford your rent or your bond better. This is a very good omen for all of that, okay? But I'm also hearing Spirit say, as much as you're achieving that now, don't remain humble. Do not go into pride or ego, right? Be careful of that. All right, let's pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card for Friday and the weekend, elaborating on the 10 of Pentacles for us, please. We have Imagine. This is about conjuring in your mind. How does your future look? Now that you are creating more stability and security for yourself, I'm hearing the question, now what? Okay? Because we strive to get there, okay? And then we get there. Now what? Okay? So as we are getting there, the financial stability, security, abundance, blah, blah, blah. Now what? Imagine. Okay, so this is about, okay, I'm so grateful for what I am achieving, what I am receiving, for the security, stability, abundance, good health, whatever that I have. I'm so grateful. Now lose yourself in imagination of how you can maintain that in going forward. Now this is where the past comes in. So in other words, whatever lessons you've learned about the past, right, the wisdom you've gained from that will be very beneficial in maintaining what you have in going forward, if that makes sense, okay? So let's use an analogy. Let's say you've always wanted to own your own home, let's say, okay? And you have had issues with your living situations in the past, and you know, and now you're putting that behind you now. You, let's say, moving into your own brand new house now. Now, let the wisdom of the past help you here. So in other words, you've learned from before. Let me take care of my home. Let me fix the leaky tap. Let me, whatever, you know, maintain my home and maintain my abundance and give gratitude for my abundance and be willing to work hard to maintain this home that I now have, right? Lack teaches us gratitude for what we do have and what we do receive. Interesting. So imagine your new life, your new reality. Keep building on that, okay? Beautiful. Let's now take a card from the Animal Oracle for Friday and the weekend. We have Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. Now what I'm getting with this is miracles now, okay? So let's say now you clearing out the clutter, you letting go, blah, 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 with a certain specific goal in mind, okay? Again, house analogy. Let's say you want a specific kind of house. It can only be this color. It can only be on this street and in this place. It can only be that. But now that doesn't come about. Now the universe puts you on the path of something 10 times better, okay? Instead, your offer for that property doesn't work out, or your application for that specific job doesn't work out, or that person you were dating, it doesn't work out, and now we're miserable, okay? But instead now we meet somebody else that is just 10 times better. We get a job that we never saw coming. It's even better than the one we were trying to get in the first place. We stumble upon this beautiful house and it's even more perfect. And the price is better, okay? Be open to detours. The universe loves doing that. The universe loves sending us what we perceive to be curveballs, but they're actually not curveballs. They're actually better options, because half the time when we are very specific on what we want, sometimes we can really accidentally sell ourselves short, okay? This is why being in yin mode, being open and receptive to what is for the highest good, is the best way to make a decision. But let's say you have a specific thing in mind. You can say, okay, I want this and this. This is what I want. But the caveat, what you can say is, I want this or something better. It gives the universe room to move. And the universe, God, source, creator, whatever, knows you better than you know yourself. And remember, the universe's vision, or God or source, whatever you, has a huge, wide scope, okay? Whereas we can only see according to our limited beliefs of what we think can happen, okay? The universe is unlimited. Be open as to how miracles occur for you, okay? Be open, be excited, this or something better, okay? And watch what happens. So there you have it. That this really feels like I want to say an abundant week, actually. This week feels life-changing. Again, remember, we are in eclipse season, and eclipses are always course correctors. They put us where we are supposed to be, after all, okay? Be open. I'm hearing be changeable, be movable. Open your capacity for receiving as wide as it can go, because the universe is throwing miracles about at the minute, okay? But also remembering boundaries. As you let go of clutter, as you release, what is the boundary, okay? Let's say you let go of a job you hate now, or whatever. Your boundary is, I'm never going to put up with toxicity again. I'm never going to put up with settling for so little again. No, that's not me anymore. I've grown, I've changed. The same applies for anything you're letting go of. Whether it's a terrible neighbor where you live, or it's a partner or a habit. I deserve better. Let that be your mantra. I deserve better. Because I know I deserve better, as a result, everything is always working out for me. Period. It is not a negotiation. Okay. Stunning. Okay. Awesome energy this week. All right. Now, where's the surrender deck? Okay. What do we need to surrender this week in order to have the best week possible? What do we need to surrender this week? We need to surrender your fear of intimacy. It says you are ready to let love in. There's the yin again. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. How beautiful is that? Because remember, when we are being open and authentic, and that requires vulnerability, because it's like we're ripping open our rib cage and saying, here's my heart, everyone. This is who I really am, okay? And in order to show our heart, we need to open the hard armor that we've been carrying for so long that prevents us from really being seen. We cannot be not vulnerable in relationships. We cannot not be open and authentic. It comes with risk, yes, okay, because our heart can get hurt. But when we love and accept ourselves just the way that we are, that is our boundary. That is our boundary, because as we know we are worthy and we truly love and accept ourselves just the way that we are, then we don't care if so-and-so doesn't love us back, or so-and-so doesn't appreciate us, because we appreciate our own selves. Then it's okay to show your heart. And also, when you show who you really are, it's an attractor and it's a repellent, okay? It attracts people that are good and right for you, that are also authentic and real, and it repels the fake people and the people that are selfish and narcissistic and all the rest that goes with it, okay? Being open and being real is the best thing you can ever do. It truly is, okay? And that requires intimacy. Do not fear being real and open. It serves you. Amazing. Okay, now let us pull 2 cards from the Gateway of Light Activation. And let's see what our souls are up to this week. Let's have a look. What are our souls up to? What do we need to know for this week, please? This one. Okay. We have 3rd eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. This ties in nicely with the Imagine card, because the 3rd eye chakra, which is here, is the seat of our imagination. It's where we visualize what we want. It is the seat of our psychic ability. So when you're losing yourself in imagination of an ideal future event, when you just lose yourself in the enjoyment of visualizing it, that is creation. That is manifesting, people. That's how we manifest. Okay. Where is the message of this card? 3rd eye activation. I won't be long. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, come on. Sorry. 3rd eye activation. Okay. This card says, this gateway encourages you to unlock your psychic abilities and to stop questioning your divine ability to see. Know that great potential and healing will be unleashed when this space is activated. If you have an intuition about something, trust what you are seeing. This is a sacred time, for the psychic potential that you've had since childhood is awakening from slumber. You've always been a dreamer, sometimes thinking about how the future will show up or revisiting the past. Now the gifts that have been discouraged in the past are reawakening, and your inner vision is stronger than you can imagine. You have an innate ability to see further than human eyes, and are able to identify the energy of what is going on around you with your activated 3rd eye. This gateway is here as a confirmation that what you are seeing and experiencing is in divine alignment, and that you are being supported as you develop this source-given gift. Now, this is not accidental. Remember, we've said this before, that when we evolve and grow and we shed skins and we let go of what doesn't serve, our vibration rises, and as our vibration rises, so does our innate psychic ability, okay? Psychic ability is natural and normal. We all have it. It's the proverbial 6th sense, okay? We all have it, and the higher we go, the more open we become. And the key is trusting what you see, okay? You're not going crazy, right? Trust what you see. Now, a little hack to help to clear and open the 3rd eye. Yes, we can open the 3rd eye more and more by trusting what we see, okay, and what we intuit. But a little hack, okay, is to rub your hands together, get some energy moving. You'll be able to feel it, okay, once you've created like an energy ball, or you've activated the energy in your hands. You'll feel it, okay? Then what you do is you take your hands and you put one here for the front of your 3rd eye and the other one at the back, and you hold them there, and then you imagine the energy from your palms being like a gold bottle brush, going in through here and out through the back. And you just visualize that gold light just bottle brushing. Okay, then you can polish the front if you like. And that just helps to clear any third eye blocks that you have. Now, third eye blocks come from, usually a lot of it is past life stuff. It's about not trusting what you see. It's about being told that you're crazy. It's the devil's work and all that hoo-ha that goes with it, okay? Those cause huge blocks. Just clear it, okay? Also good for migraine, just saying, right? So that's how we clear and open the third eye. Okay, now here's our card we get all the time. Arcturian Light Codes, Evolutionary Downloads, Recalling Power, Future Thinking. Ties in again with the Imagination card. You don't like your, I'm hearing spirit say, you don't like your reality? Change it. Visualize something else, and so it will be, right? Arcturian Light Codes. Where are you? Okay, the message of this card, I should know it off by heart by now, considering how many times this card comes up. It says, you can evolve into a greater state of being now, which is what we're doing. This begins with how you approach even the most mundane of tasks in your own little universe. Show up in ways that you've never shown up before. Instead of checking out of this planet, it's time to check in. Instead of feeling that life is happening to you, realize you have a huge part to play. Recall your power. Realize that you are part of the evolution of humanity, and it's time to become the leader that you are born to be. It doesn't matter if you're leading yourself or a larger group. The key is to create more loving ways of doing things. Honor the ideas or thoughts that you've been having recently. If you've been hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, or sensing that you're being visited by beings in your sleep, know that you're receiving downloads from heaven. Interesting. This is just, we're being awakened this week, but then that's a natural effect. You know, again, letting go of what no longer serves, being more real, being authentic. We evolve, we grow, we become more open, our psychic abilities are strengthened, we come more online, okay? Now, another thing I'm getting with this is, I'm feeling this quite strongly. It's about, if you don't like your reality, change it, okay? Because the reality you're experiencing now, whatever it is you don't like, okay? Whatever you're experiencing now is the effect of the way you used to think before, okay? So old thoughts, old beliefs have created your now, okay? And then if you don't like that, start imagining a different reality. They're also saying play with this, with situations in your life that you're struggling with, okay? So let's say, for argument's sake, your car breaks down, okay? Something wrong happens with your car today, and now you're thinking, got to go to the mechanic, it's going to cost me a bloody fortune, blah, blah, blah. Here comes the old way of handling it. Freak out, have a meltdown, it's going to cost me millions, this always happens to me, blah, blah, blah. Catch yourself. That's old way of thinking. Let it go. Adopt a new way of thinking. I am grateful that there is such a thing on the planet called a mechanic in the first place. I am grateful that I actually have the money, or I am receiving the money, or I will be receiving that money to pay for the mechanic's bill. I am so grateful that we have this available, and I'm so excited because when I hear from the mechanic later on, I'm so excited that my car is going to be working better than what it ever has been. It's going to come back way better. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be so easy to afford. Visualize that, say that in your mind, forget you said it, get on with your day. Okay, do you see the difference in response there? Because when we respond with panic, hysteria, and all the rest of it, we are perpetuating. So what's happened now, the disaster we don't like today, is a manifestation of what we were thinking before, okay? Now we're not going to perpetuate that and create more by thinking the same old way and expecting a different result. Let's choose a different way of thinking. I hate my job, I can't stand it, it's hideous, my boss shat on me for the 27th time today, I'm gutful. Okay, fine. Boundary, I deserve something better. Yes, I'm grateful I have a job, but I'm realizing that I deserve better. And then you visualize in your mind, what else is there? What would I like to have? Visualize that working out. Forget you thought about it. Truth's nuts. Time goes by, you get a better job offer. See where I'm going? We can stay stuck in that same broken record of woe is me, it's all going to hell in a handbasket. Okay? Take accountability, change it here first, and then match your action with what the decision is in your mind, what you're visualizing for yourself. I hope that makes sense. There you go, guys. Sorry, a bit of a longer video today, but I hope that helps you. Have an amazing, awesome week, and thank you so much for being here once again. Thank you for all of your comments and your likes and your shares and all the rest that YouTube people do. So lots of love. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.